Hello children. Today I am going to tell you a very interesting story. Do you want to listen? Yes? But listen children, you listen it very carefully because in the middle of the story I will be asking you question. Okay children? So let's start. Once there was a small boy. He was very shy and quiet. But he loved spending time in his room reading books for hours. Because he was small for his age, he was often bullied as a child. Means his friends used to bully him. So he grew up as an introvert child. When he grew up, he wanted to become maths teacher. Yes. But his friend Paul Allen convinced him to pursue a career in computers. So he wrote his first computer program at the age of 13 only. Yes, children. His parents want him to become a lawyer. Okay, but his parents want him to become a lawyer. So for his parents, he went to Harvard University to study law. But he was spending more time on computers than his law classes because he is very much fond of computers. So he decided to quit law. Okay, so he decided to leave this law and he formed, yes, Microsoft with his childhood friend. So now children, you understood who is he? Can you guess? Yes, yes. Yes, he is Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft. Did you know he was failed when he launched Windows 1? Okay, so when he launched Windows 1, the first Windows, he was failed. After few years of hard work, Windows 2, Microsoft Word and Excel was released. But Windows became a huge commercial success and revolutionized the whole world. And finally, 90% of computers were using Windows only. Hey, we are also using Windows today, isn't it? So he became billionaire only at the age of 31. And after 8 years, he became the richest man in the world. Okay, children. So there is a lot that we can learn from this success story, isn't it? We should work always hard. Then only we will be successful children. Okay? So now we will study our new chapter, chapter 1, Evolution of Computers. In this chapter also, you will learn about few IT inventors. Like Bill Gates is also an IT person now. Similarly. So let's start. See. Every aspect of our lives in this present era has been influenced by the most advanced machine known as a computer. Initially, computers were used only by scientists and engineers for complex calculations and they were very expensive. Okay, children? But nowadays, computers can be afforded by small organizations also and individuals also. The widespread use of computers had made them indispensable at almost every workplace. Computers are used extensively in banks, hospitals, media and entertainment, offices, factories, schools, homes, space technology and research, railways, airports, and so on. Now, the term computer is derived from the word compute, which means to calculate. Yes, compute means to calculate. But a computer is not limited to performing only calculations. A computer is a versatile device that can handle different applications at the same time. Okay, children? Do you know how a computer came into existence? The present day computer is entirely different from the earlier devices that were invented for doing calculations. Let us glance through the major milestones in the journey leading to the evolution of the present day computer. So let's study the history of computers. See, the need to keep a track of numbers led to the invention of different calculating devices. Right from abacus, the first counting device, many devices were invented leading to the development of computers. Okay, so for calculations, the humans required the calculating devices. So what happened? For counting, first counting device was what? Abacus. And after that, many devices were invented. So let's see this abacus. Abacus was the first mechanical device for calculation. It was developed in China. It was made up of a wooden frame consisting of rods, each having beads in them. The frame was divided into two parts, heaven and earth. Each rod in heaven has 2 beads and each rod in earth has 5 beads. So this is heaven and this is earth. It was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division also. Okay children? So this is the abacus. Right now also abacus is used, like there is this abacus classes for fast calculations. There also abacus is used. Okay? So this is the abacus which was there in 3000 BC. Okay children? Next is Pascal adding machine. Now Blaise Pascal, he was a French mathematician. He invented the first mechanical calculator and when he was of 19 years old, when in the year 1642. So this kind of machine it was. It is Pascal adding machine. Okay. It used gears, wheels and dials. You can see some wheel sort of thing, round. So it used these things. It was capable of performing addition and subtraction and numbers were displayed by rotating the wheels. When these wheels are rotated, numbers used to be displayed. Okay children? The gear principle was further employed in many mechanical calculators. It was used in taximeter. Okay, so same principle is used in taximeter. A taximeter is a perfect example of a mechanical calculator. Okay. Next is Leibniz calculator. See, Leibniz was the famous German mathematician and he invented the mechanical device called Leibniz calculator in 1671. It was an improvisation on Pascal's machine, means it was an improved version of Pascal machine. Okay. Apart from performing addition and subtraction, Leibniz calculator could even do multiplication, division and it can even find square roots. Okay children? So now let's have some fact file. See, who is he? He is Andre Truong Trong Thi. He was a Vietnamese French engineer. He is considered to be the father of the personal computer for creating the Micral, means microcomputer, based on an Intel 8008 processor in 1973. So he is called the father of the personal computer because he was the one who created microcomputer. Okay. Next fact is, in 1617, John Napier made a calculating device which was a set of rectangular rods, okay, called Napier bones. Okay, so this is he is John Napier and he made a calculating device which is having a set of rectangular rods which were called Napier bones. So it was used for calculation that time. Okay children, so like this today we studied how computers got evolved. What was the history? We will study some further or some more inventors in our next video. Okay children, bye bye. Happy learning.